Hello, FASTSIGNS family! Happy New Year! The most amazing quote came across my desk this last weekend, and it is from Dean Bokhari, who's a podcaster. He's got this great podcast series called The Meaningful Show. You ought to Google it. Lots of good stuff there. So here's this amazing quote that just resonated in every bone in my body. There's never enough time to do everything, but there's always enough time to do the most important thing. So this week's video is titled, There's Always Enough Time for the Most Important Thing. But the question is, what is the most important thing? Certainly there's family. Family is so important, and friends and relationships and the people we love. All of that is very, very important for me, as well as making a positive difference and paying it forward. The reality is, we need to constantly ask ourselves, what is the most important thing? And it's going to change by subject, and it's going to change by time, and that can change for your family, for your business, for relationships, and for impact in your local community and in the world. Tom Holland said, the most important thing in anything you do is always trying your hardest, because even if you try your hardest and it's not as good as you'd hoped, you'll still have the sense of not letting yourself down. So that important thing is doing your best and trying your hardest. Tom Sturridge said, the most important thing is whatever you decide to choose, take it seriously and do your best. And that applies to whether we're talking about parenting, being a business owner, anything we do in our lives, being a tennis player or being a singer, whatever, doing your best. Aaron Rodgers said, surround yourself with really good people, because the people you surround yourself with are a reflection of you. And you've heard in past videos that I've shared in 2020 that surrounding yourself with great people that inspire you to do better has a positive impact on your life. Really, it comes down to, no matter if you win or lose, the most important thing in life is to enjoy and treasure and value what you have. This gratitude thing is so very important, whether you call it counting your blessings or just counting all the things that are great in your life, and why I've suggested so many times of keeping a gratitude journal, even of the little things, because that helps you get through the tougher times. John Wayne is a childhood idol of mine, and I grew up in Orange County, California. John Wayne lived in Newport Beach, California. He kept his big boat called the Wild Goose in Newport Harbor, and I used to love to watch the Wild Goose go by and with binoculars see if I could get a peek at the great John Wayne. John Wayne had an amazing quote about the most important thing. Tomorrow is the most important thing. It comes to us at midnight very clean. It's perfect when it arrives, and it puts itself in our hands. It hopes we've learned something from yesterday. And that quote is all about learning and growing from whether it's good things or whether it's challenges, whether it's tragedies, so we can be better in the next day and the next day and the next day. The Dalai Lama said, old friends pass away, new friends appear. Just like the days, an old day passes, a new day arrives. The important thing is to make it meaningful, a meaningful friend or a meaningful day. Brenda Song wrote, always treat people the way you want to be treated. Whether it's family or friends, co-workers, I'm going to add, or employees, it is the most important thing. Whether you have success or you don't, whether you're a good person is all that matters. And being that friendly, loving, supportive person, being kind to strangers, being kind to the housekeeper in a hotel, being kind to everyone is so important, and one of the most important things. Matthew Reese said, I think the most important thing in life is your health. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. And it's real easy when we're young and we're in our 20s and we're 30s, and health is just easy and comes to us that we forget about taking care of ourselves. But once we do face one of those big health crises and we realize we may lose everything, we may lose our lives, lose the opportunity to be with the ones we love, we start to bring greater perspective into taking care of ourselves. So take those little daily actions, whether it's getting up for your desk every hour and just walking around the building or in the building for 10 minutes and eating healthy whole food and cutting back on cigarettes and smoking and just doing those little tiny things to make us each a little bit healthier. Kobe Bryant, one of my heroes, said the most important thing is to try and inspire people so they can be great in whatever they want to do. And I hope that each and every one of us is thinking every day, how can I inspire someone? How do I inspire my children? How do I inspire my nieces and nephews? How do I inspire my grandchildren, my team members, my employees, or those in my community to become great in whatever they want to do? Eleanor Roosevelt said, you have to accept whatever comes. And the only important thing is that you meet it with courage and with the best you have to give. This pandemic with us since March of last year, now in a big second surge, it is a tough thing. It is a huge challenge. And what we need to do is dig deep and find our resilience and meet it with courage and with the best each of us has to give. Encouraging our family members, encouraging our team members, encouraging fellow business owners, encouraging and helping those in our community. Giving up or becoming negative will not benefit you. It will not benefit those you love. Eddie Hillesum said, sometimes the most important thing in the whole day is the rest we take between two deep breaths. We got lots of challenge ahead of us. We're dealing with a lot of challenge. In that, taking a few minutes to breathe in slowly for a count of 5, hold it in, breathe out slowly for a count of 5, and rest our minds and rest our spirits can be sometimes an important thing in every day. Luka Modric said, the most important thing is to never give up. Never give in to circumstances. Believe in yourself and soldier on no matter what's in your way. Christian Eriksen said the most important thing is to try to do your very best. So there is always enough time for the most important thing at that moment. And mostly it's about love. It's about kindness. It's about being your best self and about doing our best. We can all make that decision to commit to doing that. And if we do, 2021 will be a great year. Thank you.